Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're joined by a Wisconsin author Deb Mueller. Deb, how are you doing today?
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Yeah,
of course. We're excited.
Thanks for joining us. You came from Mequon this morning, got a place over in Crandon.
Yep.
And you're here to talk about your book, Love Hard. So just kind of give us a synopsis of what the book is about.
Yes, I wrote Love Hard. It is my journey, my story, loving and parenting and advocating for my now 23-year-old daughter, who is amazing. And it really, I wrote it because I wanted to offer moms hope, because it's a exhausting, long journey, and kind of show them that they're not alone and that there could be a happy ending at the end of their own journey. So that's really, and I wanted to start more conversations around mental health, and especially with our kids.
And how long did it take you?
It took me a little over a year. I actually signed up for a course, so that helped me stay on deadline, and it was very good to have those deadlines in place so that I continued writing it, because it was extremely emotional. It's a very vulnerable and raw story. My daughter struggled with mental health from first grade on, and it was very hard to stay the course. So yes, it took about a year from the beginning of writing to having a finished product in my hand.
So I want to learn, some of the takeaways, and let's start with just what kept you going. I mean, first grade through high school is a long time to be dealing with that. What kept you motivated?
I think because I knew right away when she was in first grade, I knew some of the signs and symptoms of what she was struggling with mental health-wise. I struggle with OCD, and I saw that in her right away, and some anxiety. And I didn't want her to struggle all by herself as long as I had. So right away, I got her into therapy and worked with a psychologist, and we just continued to stay that course as her behavior got more volatile, and then we continued with different therapists. We added in some medication, but I think it was really, the support of my husband and the support of some of my family and some of my friends, and my faith. It just all that's what kind of kept me, and my love for her, my immense love for her, kept me going, wanting her to finally live free from the struggle that she was constantly living with.
I love the image on the book, and so is that you guys? And I was gonna say, okay, it's beautiful. It really captures a moment.
Thank you.
I was going to say what is something that you want to share with parents after all of this, and kind of advice, experience that you've been through?
I'm hoping that once parents read Love Hard, first of all, they can identify some of the signs and symptoms themselves. So if they notice that in their children, they can dig deeper either with their child, have more of those conversations with their child, and start looking for support and help for their child. It's easy to say, oh, they're just acting out, or they're lazy, or they're a bad kid. My daughter, for a long time, if I wouldn't have gotten her help, we could have just constantly said, well, she's just naughty, And it wasn't that. She didn't want to behave the way she did. She didn't want to feel the way she did. And so we really needed to find out the tools and
ways to
help her manage all of that.
Well, Deb, we could talk for so much longer about this topic. We have a packed show today.
Yes.
Just briefly, how can people find the book and purchase it?
The book is now available on Amazon.com, so you can just Google in Love Hard or my name, Deborah Mueller, and you can find it.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm Supporter Wisconsin-based author as well. Deb, thanks so much for coming on Up North F4.
Thank you again for having me.
Okay, we'll be right back after the break. We're going to talk to some athletes from Minocqua. We'll be right back.